So if you've been thinking about using YouTube for your business, or maybe you're already using YouTube to promote your business, I want to go through an update that YouTube made to its terms of service on November the 18th, 2020, that I think could very well impact how you use YouTube for your business moving forward in 2021 and beyond. Now, I'm not going to go through all the changes that they made in this terms of service update, and you can just Google YouTube terms of service update November 2020 to see the updates for yourself if you're interested in seeing all of them. But I do want to focus on one update which I think will affect you, and this is the update here, which says ads can now appear on videos from channels not in the YouTube Partner Program. And we will begin gradually placing ads on brand safe videos. This is the big new update that YouTube have made. And just so you know how this actually affects you, well, first of all, if you have a small YouTube channel, and by small YouTube channel, I mean if you have under 1,000 subscribers and under 4,000 hours of videos watched, which means that your YouTube channel cannot be monetized, so you can't join the YouTube Partner Program to earn money from ads that may be placed on your video. What that means is that from now on, if you have a small YouTube channel, it doesn't matter if you apply for the YouTube Partner Program or not. It doesn't matter if you choose to run ads or not. YouTube now have the right to run ads on your channel and on your videos, really whether you like it or not. So this can affect, first of all, I'm going to go through how this affects smaller YouTube channels, then how it affects bigger YouTube channels. But this can affect smaller YouTube channels in that one of the advantages that smaller YouTube channels had is that you didn't have any ads. And that gave you an advantage because when you're comparing your YouTube channel to maybe some of those bigger channels out there, when you don't have ads on your YouTube channel, it means that people can actually consume all of your content. They can watch all of your video without any distractions. And you can also, in your videos, promote your own business and talk about what is it that you do and how you help people. Again, without any ads that distract people and maybe take them away from your business to maybe go to someone else's business. So not having any ads definitely gave small YouTube channels an advantage. Now, if we go over to the actual terms of service, which you can see some more information about this update over here on this page here, what you can see here is that it says, since you're not currently in the YouTube Partner Program, the YPP, you won't receive a share of the revenue from these ads. So if you're wondering, okay, well, YouTube's going to put ads on my videos now, that's fine, at least I'm going to get some money from it. Well, no, that's not actually true. If you still have under 1,000 subscribers and you don't yet qualify to be in the YouTube Partner Program, you won't actually get any revenue from these ads. You'll still have the opportunity to apply to the YouTube Partner Program in the future, as it says here, as you normally would once you meet the requirements, but YouTube can still place ads on your videos, even if you don't meet the requirements. But what if you have a bigger YouTube channel? Or what if maybe you're thinking of growing your YouTube channel and you're trying to think ahead in the future? So how will this affect me if I have a bigger YouTube channel? Well, if you have a bigger YouTube channel and you are already planning on running ads, then this update won't really affect you. But if you have, or if you are thinking of growing your YouTube channel to the point where it gets really big, you know, you're getting hundreds of thousands of different subscribers and lots of people watching your videos, there are a lot of bigger YouTube channels that decide not to actually run any ads, okay? And the reason for that is that they would rather not have any distractions for people that watch their YouTube videos, and instead they would rather promote their own products or services. And they've actually found that they can make more money by doing YouTube videos that way and just focusing on promoting their own business rather than running ads. And usually if you have some sort of service-based business, that's what YouTube can be really good for. You don't really need to run ads because you can still generate revenue from those videos that you're creating on YouTube by sending people to your marketing funnel or to your website or whatever that next step is in your sales process, so they can learn a little bit more about what it's like working with you. And just a really quick example of another YouTube channel that actually does this, you can have a look at Neil Patel. He does digital marketing stuff, and you can see that he's got almost 1 million subscribers as of recording this video right now, but he does not run any ads on all his videos. And his videos do have quite a lot of views, as you can see here. So the reason he doesn't run any ads is because he generates revenue not from the YouTube videos itself through running ads, but he can generate more revenue by just sending people to, his product or his service or whatever it is that he's actually selling. Okay, so if you have a business, and if it's maybe a service-based business or something like that, where you're really just using YouTube, not so much to generate revenue from the ads, but you're using YouTube as a way of actually generating clients, then if you are thinking of maybe not running ads so that you can send more people to your product or service, right now it doesn't really make sense to do that anymore. Now, YouTube did say that they are going to begin slowly rolling out ads, and it says they're going to do this on a limited number of videos. So I don't think this is going to be a change which is suddenly going to affect every single video out there that currently doesn't have ads. So I don't think it's going to have any huge changes right now, but I do think this is something that as time goes on and as we enter 2021 and as the months go by, and especially as the years go by, you're going to be seeing more and more ads from YouTube videos. So now, if you have your own YouTube channel or you're thinking of creating your own YouTube channel, I just want you to be aware that actually running ads might not necessarily be such a bad idea. If you are thinking of running ads anyway, then that's great. You can go ahead and do that. But if you are thinking, should I run ads? Is it better maybe to just leave ads off and just focus on promoting my own business? If YouTube are going to be running ads on your videos anyway, it kind of makes sense to at least get some of that revenue that YouTube are going to be making. So as long as you meet the requirements to join the YouTube Partner Program, I'd say from now on, from 2021 and onwards, it kind of makes sense to actually join that program once YouTube start running ads on your video, because if you don't join, YouTube are just going to keep 100% of the profits themselves. But if you do join, at least you can get a cut of those profits yourself, because either way, your videos are going to be having ads anyway, so you might as well at least get something from it if YouTube are going to be doing that. Now, just to kind of answer the question, why is YouTube doing this from more of YouTube's perspective, what's their reason for doing this? I think the reason they've gone ahead and do this is really for two reasons. The first reason, and I don't think the first reason is the biggest reason, but I still want to mention it. But the first reason is that there are a lot of smaller YouTube channels out there and a lot of videos out there that are just don't have maybe millions of views or things like that. But there are a lot of people that do visit those videos and they are not monetized. And if YouTube just make that one change, with what they've done here with their terms of service, where they now say, okay, we can run ads on any videos we like, even if those smaller videos individually might not have a lot of views, if you add up those thousands and thousands and thousands of videos that are out there, that can actually give YouTube quite a significant increase in their revenue. But I think the biggest reason why they're doing this is because there are a lot of channels, like I mentioned, Neil Patel is one of those channels, which has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They get a lot of views, thousands if not millions of views on some of their videos, and their videos are not monetized. So YouTube is basically hosting all these videos for free and they don't really get anything from it. So from that point of view, it kind of makes sense why YouTube is going to be doing this. And I think the biggest reason why YouTube is doing this is to actually generate revenue from the bigger YouTube channels. And I think when they say that they're going to be starting to slowly roll this out on a limited number of videos, I think they're most likely going to focus on running ads on the bigger YouTube channels and the videos that have more views first before they start targeting the smaller YouTube channels. Again, that's just my opinion. We don't actually know. We're going to have to wait and see what happens as we move into the new year, but that's just what I think we'll most likely see happening. Now, that all being said, if you're here watching and listening to this video and thinking, should I still use YouTube to grow my business? Everything being said, I still think YouTube is an amazing channel to grow your business. And just using myself as an example, I've only been using YouTube properly in the last 12 months. In the last 12 months, I've gone from just having a few hundred to now just over 1,000 subscribers. And more importantly, because I know views and subscribers, isn't everything, it doesn't really matter that much. The most important thing is actually getting clients. And I've been getting clients every month from YouTube alone. And I still have a very, very small YouTube channel. So, as you can see, I only have about 1,000 or just over 1,000 subscribers. That is very small compared to some of the other YouTube channels out there. And even so, I'm still getting clients every single month from YouTube. So if you're thinking of using YouTube in 2021 to grow your business, I would still highly recommend it, even if YouTube does force ads to show up on your videos. And remember, you don't need a lot of subscribers for YouTube to start working for you and for you to start winning clients. So I would definitely highly recommend you still look into using YouTube if you're looking for another channel to start generating leads and generating appointments and clients online, because it does have a lot of potential. So that's it for this video. If you want to check out the updates for yourself, just go to Google and type in YouTube terms of service. What I'll actually do is I'll also include a link in the description of this video so you can just check it out if that makes it a little bit easier for you. And other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.